Ho, when life gets you down, Shining Force. Hey guys, welcome back to Comic Plays. Doing some more Shining Force. Computer working again? Question mark? I guess we'll see. Wow, last episode was interesting, wasn't it? Did you like my little musical montage? Well, we got some new characters here. I'm gonna throw Earnest in, like I said. I'm curious for him. So who am I going to throw out? Henri. I'm going to throw out Henri. Anyone else to replace? No. So yeah, musical montage last episode, like you saw, and like I said in the announcement at the end, shortly after finishing it, the computer crashed again. I've made some changes to my computer that hopefully is going to make it not blue screen anymore, but I saved everything in the episode except for the game audio, of course, but lost all my save data, so I had to do the last episode over again, but I took that chance to do some level grinding, and now we're here ready to get some revenge on Fallbazak. Fallbazak, is that you over here? Yeah, there you are. Wow, you are just as freaky as you were in the last episode. He's got a steel sword. While I was playing it over, I found a steel sword, actually. I found a steel sword in POW that I didn't see my first time around. So now I have that, but I can't equip it yet until I, until I upgrade character. It's only for promoted characters, unfortunately, but Domingo's doing awesome. As you can see, he got Freeze 2. So did Henri, but Domingo is just so much better. I didn't worry too much about putting Henri on the stands. I mean, she's the heir to Guardiana. She's surely going to be coronated as the next queen, so she needs to be kept safe. She can't be risking her life on the battlegrounds. This isn't Game of Thrones where kings just take to the field all the time. This isn't I don't know, any of those other old-style adventure games where people just take to the battlefield. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen the artillery attack. It's a cannon? Oh, man, when you said artillery, I thought we were talking about, like, ballistas and stuff like that. Man, that is a cannon. Okay, Earnest. Let's see what you got. You're level 8, so that's pretty cool. And you can take some damage from Sea-Bats. Sea-Bats, okay. That artillery decided it didn't want to attack anybody. That's an interesting choice on the artillery's part. I'm regretting sending my casters up forward like that, because we got some Sea-Bats. All I can think of is sea biscuits when I think about them. Okay, but not to be confused with regular bats. These are bats of the sea. Nothing about these bats are regular, though. Bats don't look like this. First of all, bats are mammals, and these are some kind of other abomination. Okay, so I guess we should take out that artillery first, because that artillery hurt. Guns is kind of an artillery piece in himself, so he can almost take that out by himself. Good job, that's going to get him up to level 11. Now that I got a steel sword, I might upgrade one character just to be able to use the steel sword, and that character very well might be Max. So, Max, if you attack this artillery here... Okay, and if I can get... Oh, no, that's the double attack. Okay. Thank you, that's a big help, Max. Way to go, man. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous I'm gonna get blue screened and lose the entire episode. If you're seeing this, then it means I didn't get blue screened, so you don't have to be worried. But I'm just gonna go ahead and keep being worried about it, because that's the problem with fixing a computer that's been blue screening, is that you don't really know if you fixed it ever. It just maybe doesn't blue screen anymore. So then you'll know that you fixed it, but I won't know for sure until it blue screens again, and then I'll know it's not fixed. I'll never know for sure that it is fixed. It's the absence of evidence, which is not the evidence of absence. Okay, Domingo getting attacked by the two-headed dogs, which breathe fire, it turns out. I found that out during my second play of the last chapter. Yeah, I played it over a couple times just to, you know, take that sweet chance to level grind. Yeah, Gort, I'm gonna throw you out here. Just gonna throw you right there. Maybe I should be trying to attack. Oh, okay, Gort with the double attack, sure. Gort's up to level 14, he's getting good at... Oh, he's up to level 15, alright then. Yeah, he's getting good and ready for a promotion. Centaur, that Centaur doesn't want to do anything. What a lazy Centaur. Okay, so... I don't know, what's the most responsible course of action here? Who do we have to work with? Are you damaged? Yeah, 16 out of 22. 22 out of 22. Okay, let's attack the units that are already damaged. Let's do it that way. Because the sooner I can get their numbers down, the better. Or the batter, as it were. Kind of looks like a bat himself, more like a hummingbird. I think of it as the hummingbird suit, like, from the last few episodes of Legend of Korra. They're getting Dark Horse comics now. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. Dark Horse Comics is... The next Last Airbender comics are going to be... I mean, the next Avatar comics are going to be based on the Legend of Korra series. So that's good. I've been wanting to get back in them if I can rant a little bit about Legend of Korra. Legend of Korra just was so unfortunate to have its budget dealt with the way it was. Like, Nickelodeon was really just pulling them along all the time with how many seasons they would get. They were told only to make a mini-series of Korra, so they made one season, and it was, like, made as a standalone, and then they were told, okay, make a second season, and they did a second season, and then they were told, make a 3 and 4, because 1 and 2 were so popular, and instead they... Well, Nickelodeon let them make the 2 seasons, but then had it so that they strictly appear online and cut their funding hugely so that Bright had to, like, really just kind of... They weren't on their A-game for a lot of it. Probably shouldn't talk about Legend of Korra while also thinking about fighting battles, but my thing was, Season 4 was, like, good and everything, but it never felt like a final season. It was a good finale for Season 4, but it wasn't a good finale for Legend of Korra, if that makes any sense. But Domingo... wrecking people, wrecking the back row, that's gonna get rid of the artillery, because, yeah, props for this entire army that Fallbazak has here. This is a good crowd. He's got flyers and he's got artillery, and they all just pile on all at once. This is not a bottleneck, so good on them. Neither of us are getting bottlenecked. I brought Earnest, and not Ken, who I've been working on, just because I was curious if Earnest was better, but really, I just like the name Earnest. Earnest has always been a popular name to me. Yeah, getting this guy... Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. No, I picked it purely on the name Earnest, because I like the name Earnest, especially when it's spelled E-A-R-N-E-S-T. That might sound really stupid, but let me explain. For me, it's because of the play, The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde, which is one of my favorite plays, one of my favorite straight plays, one of my favorite non-musical plays, about two people who aren't named Ernest, but pretend to be named Ernest. Basically, the one guy, he's from the city, but... Or, wait, no, he's from the country, but he goes to the city from time to time to pick up girls, and when he's there, he pretends his name is Earnest, and people, like, respond to him better that way, I guess. It sounds stupid, but it's a comedy, and it was a very satirical comedy, pointing out a lot of just kind of how people conducted themselves in that time. Yeah, you had to be there. You had to be there in the 1800s or whenever it was that came out. It ends on this big, like, sitcom kind of ending because Oscar Wilde was just kind of like, you know what, screw it. So, like, at the end it seems like, you know, it was okay that they were all like that, but it's such a, like... It's such a, like, cop-out ending that it's being sarcastic. If you've read The Importance of Being Earnest, maybe you know what I'm talking about. Great play, all-time classic. Oscar Wilde is a BAMF, that is all. So... No, let's attack the weaker target there. That'll be good. Oh man, I can't hit this bat. I should have kept Kokichi there. Now that bat can get out and hurt people. But Normally, if they're next to somebody, they just attack the person that they're next to, so I don't think any of them are going to veer off course. Yeah, he's going after Xylo, which is a exercise in futility. Xylo's going to be just fine. And is there anybody you can heal for me? How's Domingo doing? No, Domingo was back up to 23. Tao was up to 17. Okay, Hans. Hans is going to get some heals. You're only going to get a heal 1, though, because that's all you need. Heal 1. There you go. Alright. Lo sticking around. Lo and Chris, I'm not really partial to either of you, but you're healers. I'm not, like, I don't know, neither of you are bursting with personality. I guess I like... If you had to tie me down, I would say I like Chris a little better, just because of, like, the unique race, because I like... That's why I wanted to get a Centaur back, because I want to have one of each race, and that was a mistake. I put her next to the bat. That was a dumb idea. Hopefully Hans can figure it out. Hans, can you figure this one off? Finish this one off. Way to go, Hans. Hans, you've been there for me since the very beginning. So has Lo, but not as impressively. The only... Man, Domingo is great. He has defense, he flies, he uses magic. Like, forget about it. I'm not even gonna have him attack anybody right now. I'm just gonna have him prepare and use him to throw some magic on those guys up there. I should probably figure out what Fallbazak does, though. Should probably take a look at that at some point. Balbury, there you go. Like, Balbury's... Well, Balbury's a flyer, so I'm still happy keeping him around, even though I have 3 flyers now. They're all very different kinds of flyers. Got one with a spear for range attacks, we got one with magic, we got one that can attack up close. Tao, get over there where you're not near any enemies. Okay, Fallbazak, what's your deal? What is your deal? You have a steel sword, you don't have any magic, you have a crap ton of HP. Okay, and there's an evil puppet that can heal. It's a healing puppet. I see. And dog is dog. So, I don't know. Gort, hold tight. Don't think I want to proc all of those guys at once quite yet. But Gunts, I'm happy to get you some more level ups. He's just a fridge. He's a steam fridge. You can't hit bats. But I like him anyway. Balbury? Alright, taking a hit, that's fine. And Earnest? I don't mind having you fall back, because you'll catch up really quick, because you're a Centaur. There you go. Alright, man. So... Okay, yeah, Kokichi, you can finish this one off. I'm much more likely to keep Kokichi than I am to keep Balbury, because Kokichi was a little rough when he was at level 1 and before I changed his weapon, but now he's just wrecking. He is just... The Power Spear is such a good item. I wonder if there's a better spear than that, because... Man, the Power Spear is really good. Alright, let's do another comparison really quick. So if your attack is 28 and defense is 15... Not you. Attack is 34. He hits hard. He hits very hard, so maybe Max doesn't want to come up. That puppet certainly doesn't want to come up. So we're going to... Yeah, we're gonna set up here, and we're gonna get ready to take on Fallbazak. Alright. I think we're ready to start making our attack on these final 3. So we got Gort and Xylo guarding the bridge in case they're a little too close that these guys... Maybe when I attack Fallbazak, he'll start, like, getting crazy and wanting to attack things. But he does not have range, so... I'm gonna be able to pick on this puppet in the front with Kokichi once I get the healer out of the way. That's nice. I forgot how horrifying the puppets are. They are awful. I hate them, by the way. But that was a miss anyway, so... Let's keep the flyers in here. Keep the flyers in here so that we can quickly get enemies to the other side of Fallbazak. And... yeah, that'll work. Okay, now we're ready again. We got a nice formation. It's time to collapse. Fallbazak, we're taking back, Protectora? Was that what the country was originally called? Something like that. It's something that kind of, like, is similar to Guardiana. Nice one, Kokichi. Okay, we're gonna get that puppet out of here. We're gonna get him out of here. Max, I don't want you to go in first, though. Lo, I don't want you to go in first either. You're giving me the wrong people. The puppet did not try to heal himself, so that's nice. Okay, and you really only get one shot at this, Domingo, so gonna use the last of your MP and just drop a blizzard on all of these guys. As much damage as you can do, let's do it. Okay, that's a lot of damage to the dog. Whoa, Fallbazak looks cool. And Puppet is gone. I repeat, Puppet is gone. This is not a drill. Who else do we got now? Xylo? Xylo's gonna run in, finish off the dog. It's a dog-eat-dog world. That dog has too many heads. We only like dogs with one head. I will also take 2 dogs with each having a head. It's not the number of heads that bothers me, it's the unequal number of dogs. But if we can throw a Blaze, 3 right on top of this guy's head, that didn't do a ton of damage, considering it was a Blaze 3. So, guns, you're so slow. Okay. Balbury. Part of me wants to put him in front of Tau to protect Tau, but the rest of me knows I should try to capitalize on just all the space around him, lock him in. Okay, he doesn't want to move, he doesn't want to move off the bridge, he just wants to hit Balbury out of the sky. Oh! And he does, he hits hard. Balbury's still in the sky, but not for very long. Hans, get ready to get in position. Gort, guard Tau. Guard Tau, please. Man. Gort, you're not getting very lucky with hitting things lately. None of my big hitters are. Fallbazak, we can put you right here. I mean, Earnest. There you go. Earnest, this is the revenge that you've wanted. Oh, and the double hit. He's mad. He's mad. I wasn't paying attention to it all that much before, but in POW, before I left, like, all the townspeople are saying stuff about, like, oh, go fight Fallbazak because Earnest is trying to do it alone. He's gonna get himself killed. Like, Earnest does not like this guy. I don't know exactly why not, but man, they do not get along. It's complicated on Facebook. You are out of health. I mean, out of MP, so let's just stick a jellyfish on his head. Why not? Oh, that's so stupid. I like it. Just kind of Metroiding on top of him there. Xylo? Okay. Rip him apart. Nice. And yeah, Fallbazak, I think this was it. You should have gotten in there and got your hands dirty, because okay, 11 damage, sure, but like Domingo is a tanky little bugger. What is that guy made out of? Is he just like a super jellyfish? So like everything just kind of like he just like compresses when he gets hit. It's like when SpongeBob is fighting Flats and Flats just like keeps punching him and it's not doing anything. I always found the continuity of SpongeBob a little bit suspect because in some episodes he can feel pain when punched, and in others he can't. And I think that the writers really needed to step up their continuity. But yeah, Gort getting the final blow, redeeming himself. Fallbazak is down. Gort's gonna take that money. Max, take the ship, but please spare my life, please. Oh, I get a decision whether or not to spare his life. Well, sure, he's got like glowing red snake eyes and a sinister mustache and a glare off of his head that you can see from space, but do we just want to assume that he's super evil? Besides leading their army, I don't know anything too evil that he's done. I don't know. Why spare who you can take prisoner? Thank you! The ship is yours! Go after Dark Soul! Fallbazak, you betrayed me. No, no, please, Dark Soul! Leave me in peace! You disgust me, Fallbazak. Leave you in peace? I will leave you in pieces! Oh no, Dark Soul's got jokes! Forgive me! Too late, worm. Receive your punishment for failure. Oh, he's got that from far away magic. I am dying, Max! You must kill Dark Soul! Free Runefaust! Take the ship, as that fool said. You will not survive the voyage. Thus... Oh, I think that's the end of the chapter. Thus did the Shining Force free Ulaanbaatar and set sail for a land of legend. Okay, land of legend time. End of chapter 4. Oh, I guess that's what this chapter was all about. It was all about Fallbazak. I kept saying the name, but I wasn't really, I don't know, until I met him. I didn't know him too much as a character. That's okay, though. Don't always have to know your villains that well. Do I want to record my exploits so far? Yes. Chapter 5, Gateway to the Hidden Shrine. After a week at sea, sentries spotted a horde of monsters approaching the ship. Oh no! It's a horde sentry monsters. The ship is surrounded by monsters, Max! Prepare to defend it! Oh wow, we're just jumping right in with shellfish. I like how they move, I like how they, like, squirm across the ground. Go, Domingo, visit your family. Okay, I'm not really gonna play this one out, I'm gonna see if I can egress. Where's it gonna take me if I egress? It's a conch? Alright, all hail the mighty conch. Of course Xylo can get to them. Okay, let's just take a look. Let's just take a look while I try to get to a safe space. Alright, cool. Well, that's a level up Xylo didn't need. Okay, so I'm totally down with this. I'm totally down with ship levels. This ship has seen some serious damage, though. Look at all the chips in it. Ah, man. Fallbazak's not... We're not going to get our deposit back from Fallbazak. Mostly because he's dead. And they got sea bats. I don't like sea bats. They're dodgy and they come in fast and they're malicious. And they look dumb. But, okay. Just give me Max's turn and I'll be good to go. No? One single Pegasus up there? Oh, that's an awesome molding we have on an awesome mast we have on the front of the ship too. Oh man, I'm all about that. And yeah, Pegasus coming in. This is the everybody jumps in at us chapter. Let's do the magic, let's egress. And where does that even take me? Okay, into the innards of the ship. Well, I'm gonna talk to the priest here, but until next time, this has been the Comic Foil. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. Hope everything's okay. It hasn't crashed yet, so, pretty good. That puts my mind a little bit at ease. So, peace and love, everybody. Shining Force. See you next time.